Kathleen with BeAgainBooks, and welcome to my channel. I'm so happy to be here today. We're going to start a new series in our Style-Wise series about steampunk. And what is steampunk? And I will do a separate intro for that style as well, talking about the typical characteristics and how to use materials to achieve the look. But I wanted to introduce steampunk with this journal. This is a special journal to me. It was created as an art piece. It uses a large 3-ring binder, and I've never really done 3-ring journals before, but I wanted to create it to lay open on a table as kind of a flip-through art piece rather than an actual writing journal. It's not really the same as my usual journals, but I hope that you will enjoy it as just a really cool steampunk journal. And so let me get started and show you what it is. So I have cut off the first cover so that it would lay open, and so this is the way it looks. This was it's an old Daytimers, and you can see that I have added these bits here, this great big ribbon bow and some other ribbons, and then I have this key and a charm dangle with a clock, a gear, and a little bowler hat. So that just lays here to the left, and then the pages lay on top. So here's the cover. I used several different die cuts and gears, whirly things. This is a big Tim Holtz clock die, and some little flat back pearls for rivets. And then I painted this whole panel to look rusty and industrial. So that's the first page. And here is the inside cover with some gears in texture paste and some papers. This is, I used some bubbles and did a bubble print. This journal was also created as part of the Dear Julie Julie challenge. Here's some stenciling on this simple tag that slips into this pocket. I have embossed this pocket and sanded it, and then added these metal gears as part of the flowers. This is Julie's digital kit. It's called Blue Hollyhocks, and I just thought it turned out really well. So here is this little envelope. This is just to put that feather in there, a bee with that. And this is a paint chip that's been sanded. And then I've just made these little tags. One slips behind there. This is some journaling paper. It is just an old receipt. And I just folded it up in one of my fancy folds. Did some stamping, and that tucks behind there. This is a flip out page with some stamping and some painting. This is a fun page. I've made it from an envelope, tucked the envelope inside itself. I did some die cutting there to kind of open that up. This is a little piece of corrugated cardboard, and here are some metal pieces. This is just some. This is also on the background of Dear Julie Julie Digital. I just have printed some images from the Graphics Fairy, steampunk images, on that journaling card. On this side, the envelope is folded back to create these two little tuck spots, and I just have this to kind of hold that in. This bottom one is also splattered with paint and grunged up. I've done some stenciling on this side, and this is also a flip all the way, flip out. So there's four pages in a row there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Some trash that I've sanded and smushed for a journaling card. A little collage there. This is a tag in a window envelope pocket. It's got some texture. This is also some trash, and I just made this little narrow paper. This is a belly band. You can see how that moves, and just done some collaging there. Reality. So a lot of hand dyeing in this journal. Here's another envelope page. Some more textured collage here. And just a little journaling card. So a little dangle there. I love this image of this gal, steampunk gal. She has a beautiful hat. Yeah. I can't remember the digital that this came from. This is not Dear Julie Julie, but I just have this collage page here. This is one of Julie's. And I have just made a little folded journaling paper. So the journal can be used as a writing journal. It's just not as many writing pages. And this is an interactive page. So here's the tag. This is a little corner pocket. This is just a little variation of a corner, Rita Donnelly flip up corner. So there's a belly band here. And then it pulls out again and flips all the way out. So this is a lot of journaling space right here. And then that tucks back in, and this tucks back in. And here's just a card in the back. And this tag that kind of holds everything together. Here's the pretty blue hollyhock page with the little collage there. And this is a flip. So I've got that clip together here, and this flips open. And there's all these journal pages. This is what Julie calls a flip-flop. And I've done some chalk and then stamping on top here. And then that folds in, and is another altered envelope that I've just embossed. It was silver envelope to start with, and I sanded it to give that brushed metal look, and a rusted paper clip, and a bow. There's nothing in this envelope, but there's a lot that could be in there. And then on this side, found himself in a strange land. Yeah. Okay, this is a napkin decoupage with a flip out. There's a little cluster sticker here at the top. Julie calls that a stack of sticker. So I worked on the challenge, but I didn't complete the challenge for December. December was about the last challenge that I did. I was really quite ill with COVID for a long time, and December was a difficult month. This is a fold over page, but it does, if you open it up, it does have hidden journaling here in the center of this one, and that's what this little stenciled hand is pointing at. That's to remind you that there could be some hidden thoughts inside. And this says, beneath the golden sky. Just some stamping. And then this is another altered envelope. This is an envelope that I've made, and it has a little journaling paper. So there are places in here to write, if that's what one would want to do. And then I just created this little closure on that. So this is a page, but it's like this little coin envelope that I created. So on this side, it's just a plain page. This is another little interactive pocket. It's closed with a paper clip, and it just folds all the way out. So there's some ephemera in there. There's some ephemera in this middle one, and some ephemera in this last one. This is what Julie calls a 6-pack, and it's folded in such a way that creates these little pockets. This is another flip out page. So there's some antique ledger here, and I've just done some stamping across the top, and there's a pocket here on the edge, and this folds over to create these pockets. So there's a little tag there and a little tag there. And this is another pocket that was in the challenge. I've done a little bit of sticker collage here, and it is a 12 by 12 paper that is kind of folded up, and then pockets are created. And so here's a little pocket here with some tickets, a little coffee dyed journal card. This is a flip journal card tag. That slips down in that one. And then on this side, there is another tag, journal card, and another little tiny tag there. So I think that's a very interesting pocket. This is a collage page. It is a scrapbook paper, so it's not physically collaged. It's just implied collage. And this is holding the locked flip out. So I created this little collage cluster here as a lock for that page. This is a fun element. It's tied. And this journal paper pulls out. So I just glued part of the edge there, and then it's a Z fold that just creates all that journaling space. And then you can just tie it again in a bow. And that clips on with another altered paper clip. And on this side, this is just a fancy fold journal paper. I really like the way that makes a little waterfall there. Room for photos, and this is a flip, fabric flip. So it flips up, and then there's another little waterfall journaling, and this whole thing slips down into this pocket. So this is actually a pocket, and this just fits into there. So there's still room that one could put some other papers in there. And then I just made this fall of gears. This page is a masterboard, a physical masterboard that I've collaged onto there. And it has a pocket on this side with this little smushed journaling paper. I love doing masterboards. I think they're really neat. And this is another kind of cool pocket. So it's got just this scrapbook paper here, but on this side, it is a corset pocket. So I've got it tied here like a corset, and there's just another piece of packaging that I sanded a little, and a couple of little tags embossed from trash. And the last page is just a flip over page. So there's a little paper clip and journaling space. And it just has some paint smear and a little piece of text from a book. And then this has one of these hard plastic that just kind of helps you, move and keep the pages where they're supposed to be. So there is my fabulous art piece, signature art piece. I'm really proud of it, and I hope you enjoyed that flip through. Thanks for being with me, and we will get started now with the Style Wise Steampunk series. We'll see you again with that video.